within the church, I've always heard God, family, church. As a minister, I think a lot of times we easily confuse that. Even though we say God, family, church, it becomes God, church, and then family. I think because my kids are, in essence, pastor's kids. It's music minister, but it's full-time. They could easily be burned out of the church world. And so I really do my best to protect them to where they don't have to be at every single thing that we are as a couple, my wife and I. The church does not expect that out of my children.
Now, on the flip side, the church has always been marvelous to us and to our kids, and to and supported us. They've loved our kids, and for that we are eternally grateful, because partnering together, it takes more than just a husband and a wife to raise healthy kids in our culture today. It's very satisfying to hear both of them to express the fact, and they did express it also when they were in high school, that they didn't see being a pastor's kid as a negative thing. They thought it was a very positive thing.
But one of the things I know with my children was the churches that I pastored, for the most part, allowed them to be kids. And so allowing the children to live a normal life and live a good life of balance, I think, is so vitally important. And so I encourage you to love those kids. And I know some churches that we were in, they remembered their birthdays, not extravagantly, but they remembered them with a card or maybe a gift certificate to an ice cream place. And they remember those kinds of things. I remember when I moved to Fresno and took the pastorate at Fresno Grace, we opened the door to move into the house, and on the fireplace sat baskets for each one of my children, and then one for my wife. They didn't give me one, but and that's okay, because if you remember them, that just blesses me. But there was just little games and candy and stuff. Man, my kids just thought, hey, we picked the right church, Dad. And we spent 10 years there. And I think that there's something to be said. 10 of the most precious years of my life were spent as a senior pastor there at Fresno Grace. Why did I stay there 10 years? Was because of the mutual love for the people and the people's love for me and my family and the way they cared for us.